Mazda Demio is no longer mine. It's a piece of my automotive history, so let's move on pretty quick. We'll forget about that one. Wasn't terrible, but wasn't really great. So today I went onto Facebook Marketplace, as any sane person would do after selling a rubbish car, to find another rubbish car. And I did indeed find another rubbish car. Viewed it and bought it. So with a bit of luck I'll pick it up tomorrow. No point in me playing any games with you and getting you to guess what it is or anything like that, because I posed the question to my Twitter followers the other day: are K11 Micras any good? To which I was reassuringly advised by probably a ratio of 90% to 10% that they are flipping good little cars. So yeah, I bought one. You join me in the beautiful seaside town of Greystones in County Wicklow. No, this is not an episode of Escape to the Country. It is the latest crap car collection. No point in tricking you or trying to tease you over what it is. It's a K11 Micra. And I can't wait. So it's just up the road here. Got my crap car collection cap on. Let's see what it's like. So here it is then, the new car, the Micra. And it's really rather okay so far. I'm about 10 minutes into my journey home. And everything seems to be going swimmingly so far. I can already tell it's going to be a great hoot to drive, because you can really just throw it into corners and power on up through the gears. I've already had some rather limited fun around a couple of roundabouts and twisty roads. So yeah, this is going to be good fun. I think. But yeah, it all seems okay. There's a slight vibration from the instrument binnacle, I think, up here on acceleration, but that's nothing really to be too concerned about or even to moan about. The car is 20 years old with 118,518 miles on it, so no, that's okay. Steering wheel is a little bit offset, so I'll probably have to get the tracking done at some stage, but I might just leave it for now because it's not majorly off, it's just a little bit. Probably doesn't need doing, so I will get that done at some stage. Windscreen wipers are awful. One jet is pointing towards the moon, the other one to Mars, so I'll have to have a look at that. In here is a little bit smelly, if I'm honest. So it's going to need a bit of a scrub, but of course that'll be a weekend job. I've lifted these seat covers here. You can see they're all over the interior upholstery. I've had a little brief look under them on the passenger seat, and it looks like a lovely nifty early 2000s fabric design. So yeah, again, happy with that. So things are good. Brakes, I think, have just been done according to the advert. We've got a cyclist here taking up as much possible space as they can. Thank you for that. And I think it's had a new battery as well. I haven't really got any service history in document form. Haven't had a look at the handbook yet. So there might be a little bit in that. But, I mean, Micras are notoriously reliable and pretty bulletproof. So fingers crossed this one will be as well. We're about to get onto the N11 onto the M50 now in a second, so I'll be able to really open it up and see what it's like. Gearbox seems absolutely fine. The shift is a little bit stiff, but nothing that, you know, worries me particularly. Maybe with a bit more use or whatever, it might loosen up a little bit if it gets put into everyday use, which it will be, of course. Yeah, and the steering is lovely and light, actually. It's really, really light. I mean, I can control it there with my two fingers absolutely fine. Wouldn't recommend you do that, of course, but no, that's all good. Visibility, yeah, there's loads of glass. I've got a sunroof. Don't know how that works. Not sure what the story is with that, so I have to investigate that when I get home. Don't know about the radio. I'm pressing buttons here and it just seems to be dead. Oh, no, hang on. Yes, we have radio-ness. Oh, lovely, it's our Radio Nova. Oh, RT and a G. Can I get radio 1 for the news? Although it's searching. Have I got you know what? I don't have an interior clock. Remarkably. No, I haven't got an interior clock. Yeah, that's odd. Not great. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so things are good so far. I will update in the very near future. Journey update. I am noticing at higher speeds quite bad vibrations being fed through the steering wheel. You may be able to even kind of feel it or see it on camera there. So yeah, probably a new set of tyres is certainly due. But I have to say, when you put the foot down, which is what I'm going to do now that I'm overtaking, it moves, I tell you. It really does. The vibrations obviously make it a little bit uncomfortable. That's me going uphill doing about 65 miles an hour. And it feels like it's still got more to give. It's only a little 1 litre 16 valve engine. So, yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with that. Yeah, it's actually, the steering wheel's getting a little bit wavy as well. So, tyres, yeah, definitely going to need them doing and tracking. But, you know, for now, I think that's okay. Yeah. So I know the question on all of your lips. How much did this set? Oh, that's blinding. How much did this set me back? Well, it's NCT'd until next May. It's got a couple of weeks tax on it until the end of August. So you'd probably be rather surprised when I told you just 550 quid. Yeah, 550 quid for a fully road legal, relatively low mileage car. I mean, I'm absolutely stunned. I think that's a steal in this this current financial climate. And this had been last year, it would have been probably bang on. But I'm struggling to find cars that are road legal for sub 1,000 quid. And this was originally listed for 1,000 quid, but I believe the seller was keen enough to get rid of it. So I offered him cash, took it, and it was mine. So I am buzzing with that. Oh, that obviously doesn't. There, yes, no, yeah, no, yes. I don't know. Yeah, now anyway, as the light is fading outside, I didn't think I would be drawing comparisons between this and high-end prestige cars in any kind of a way, but this has got something that I really didn't expect. So you turn the key, and then you press a button, and the engine starts. Push button start. Ooh, brilliant, isn't it? I'm not going to touch all the wiring under here, which looks like it's been lashed together with some gaffer tape, just in case that destroys it. But it's a nice little feature, isn't it? Can knock that off now. There we go. I must take back one thing that I said earlier on about this poor little Micra. It does have a clock. It's down here where the mileage little counter thingy is. But I mean, it's of absolutely no use in these lighting conditions, because of course I can't see it because the bulbs have failed behind the majority of the speedo. So I can only tell what time it is when I go under street lights. So it's 21:23, I think. You missed that one because I'm trying to concentrate on the road. 21:20 something. 23, I think. Yeah, 23. Oh yeah. I really hope this thing's got a petrol warning light. The Mazda Demio didn't, and that was really rather off-putting. We are hovering on the red mark. So, I mean, obviously I don't want to be burning a lot of fuel, but I kind of hope maybe I get to the stage where the petrol light will, touch wood, illuminate. Okay, it's now the day after the collection, so I'm heading into work very, very early. It's, what are we? 50 minutes past 5, 10 to 6. but I've got a fuel warning light. I'm absolutely delighted. It actually bleeps as well to give you, I suppose, a double warning that you're running out of fuel. So that is a relief. Thank goodness it's got a fuel light. That takes a lot of stress away. I'm not being sarcastic, it genuinely does, because the Mazda used to wreck my head with having to second guess how much fuel you had left. Upon reviewing the footage of the collection, I realised I neglected to take any videos of the outside of the car. So here's a few shots. A little bit battered and bruised in places, but I believe mechanically sound. Okay, yeah, like and subscribe to the channel. You can subscribe to me on Patreon. The link is in the description below, and there'll be plenty more Micra shenanigans coming up pretty soon.